5-1 in the group stages. The only team they lost to was 𝐒𝐿TX, who went 6-0. So backs against the wall here for Cleveland. Let's see who can take it. Will it be the Celtics in the sweep or a game 3 on the big stage?
And I guess it was only a group play game, but how quiet the Cavs were when they played the Wizards was actually almost like insane.
See what the Celtics can do in the opening possession. Leche will get himself some space for a wide open shot. Can't connect on their ball. Was slapped around, but is the Cavs coming out with it? As we get to see what they're made of here in their first half-court possession, as that's going to be slapped away by Leche.
Just bad spacing. I don't like that cut call there, because with him that close towards Antoine, it makes it to where the back end doesn't have to step, and the wing can shrink the court, which is what made that cut not really there.
Checking out the Celtics team stats so far from this season. 6-6 on the year, negative point differential. But their superpower, much like Miami, JT, they love getting up threes, and they've been making them at a great rate. Almost 12 made threes a game. When they got Leche and 6:30 going, they're a tough out offensively. It's going to be difficult for this Cleveland offense to keep up.
That's the one thing I'll give Leche. He's a player among players. Like, he really steps up and he's just not scared of the moment.
By the way, I think for the first time since I've seen him in the league, 6:30 actually has a headset on.
Ah, you're right. He usually has the buds in. Surprising.
Interesting.
Literally, I think it's the first time ever.
It
Not exaggerating.
Is. See, those are the shots Killeyy has to make.
6:30, they find him down low. Gets the reverse scoop to go there, too. Quick 5 points coming out from 6:30. He drilled a nice 3 when we were talking about some of the stats there for them. Those are the type of shots that we've seen him hit since he came into the NBA 2K League. Going to need that here on the biggest stage as well for 6:30.
Well, these are the series they got him for. They didn't get him to play 3v3. They got him to win them series on stage. No questions asked. And honestly, it's about time that he delivers for this team.
He's the guy that I always felt with Celtics crossover gaming and their issues sometimes of closing out some games, that he could be the guy to be the closer. A guy with a proven track record of being in those type of scenarios. Things got a little dicey towards the end of that game number 1, but they were still able to come out on top with the victory.
See, it's shots like that opens up your whole offense. Colt was at the free throw line. Antoine got the crap. He didn't shoot. He had Slaughter.
Nice.
Slaughter did score, but it's just tough. Like he has to be aggressive, at least to start the game, to actually make this team think. He can't let Colt sit at the free throw line.
They're taking their time with this. There we go. Got a nice little stare down between DjayTooCold and the virtual ref as the first free throw is good there for Tayzo.
By the way, I'm a sucker. Nobody else is going to care about this except for me. I love that they have the parquet as Celtics crossovers floor, just like they do at TD Garden for the real Celtics. I love the parquet. Looks great.
It's the best. It's the best floor on the game.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Parquet looks awesome.
I've had it in every SJ arena ever.
Nice shot. Way downtown shot there from Antoine.
Those. He needs shots like those. Like, if you look at that left side, who was there? It wasn't the back end. The opposite wing wasn't trying to shrink, because he hasn't shown them that he's a threat to shoot that. But now he keeps shooting shots like that. It'll make their defense shift.
Quick 2 fouls coming out here from DjayTooCold. 6:30 cuts again. And they're getting 6:30 going early here on the main stage. 7 points now.
Same thing. You have to let your wing shrink the court, and that cut kind of has to be yours. Or if you want your wing to play that cut, he has to know that. But you have to talk through it. Look at Colt.
Killeyy, wide open 3, connects.
Look, he's not stepping. He's down there hula hoop dancing too. I don't even know how that just came to mind, but
it's the second time for you tonight with the hula hoop, man. Should we get you a hula hoop?
Leche is going to miss the shot, but Colt battling down there. Here comes the jab step and gets the dunk meter to go. Could have had an option to pass it to the corner as well.
You know, you can't mash like you used to be able to, but if there was ever a league built for Colt, it's this one. On an inside big where he can get some center motion down there, plus the big rebounds. We know he's one of the best offensive rebounders in league history. So great to see Colt out there on a build that really fits his play style.
See, look, off these plays, Antoine has to shoot that midi. He has to shoot that midi. He has to stop driving into Colt.
Got him. Ooh, a little late.
You see? See?
TV, man.
Well, a surprise drop is happening right now. AT&T is giving out $100 American Express gift cards for your chance to win. Please fill out the link that was just posted in the chat by the NBA 2K League Twitch channel. As missed shot there, rebound secured by Cavs Legion. 3-point game with under 2 minutes to go here in the first. It was game one going Wake to Celtics crossover gaming as Antoine able to throw it down.
See? Got 1-3 made. Colt come out the paint just one step too high, and they gave up a dunk.
The Celtics will opt to slow this one down. Colt immediately slips it. They'll feed him. Always a staple there with the red mohawk is Worthing Colt.
If you're DJ, that's a mid you have to live with. You can't even get a contest at that mid by reacting that late.
Slaughter, offensive rebound up with it.
And one. What?
Whoa, hey now.
Something like Batman.
Which one?
The best one.
Christian Bane.
The Dark Knight.
Christian Bane. That's his name.
Bale, the best Batman. That's interesting.
Or I said Bane. But yeah, I said Christian Bane. It's Christian Bale.
They didn't know who I was until I put on the mask.
Colt goes one-on-one. Pump fakes. He just goes old school. Still gets the dunk meter to go there, though, for Colt.
Oh, you think the darkness is your ally?
Okay. That's not bad.
Thank you. I love Tom Hardy.
Oh. And even when we're talking about the OGs in the MASH game, it's got to feel good knowing that when you get the ball down there, especially two guys that are on the inside center, no shooting going to be coming up from the center position here in this game.
Yeah, the pop just doesn't really do it for me. And maybe I'm just old school, but it's like...
You are.
It's like pop just don't, like... Our bigs don't shoot enough. Like, in that Magic series, God, like, might as well been on the inside.
See,
I'm scared to shoot all series.
I'm going to be brutally honest, and maybe it's just because I'm not actively out there playing every single game. I do not notice a single difference with a popper or an inside. Just one, obviously, with a popper gives you a little bit more spacing to work out. Maybe take some shots as Leche. Greens a three to put him up by 3. But in terms of like the rebounding and the finishing in the paint, notice nothing.
Oh, no, 100%. But that's the problem, though. Insides are way too similar to pops.
Guys, we just watched a series where Saucy is like the primary floor spacer for the best offense in the league.
No.
The popper helps. The popper will help on teams that know how to use it. That's my take. A lot of teams still don't know what they're doing.
No. Dirk was talking about that poppers don't look inferior to insides.
Yeah.
And which is true, which is a problem at the end of the day.
And the final shot will go up. It will be Celtics crossover gaming going into the second quarter as Colt turns to talk to the crowd. That's a 3-point lead here for Boston.
Is he talking backwards?
He's talking to the crowd. Classic Colt, baby. Back on stage. We didn't have him in 3v3. He was in Abu Dhabi. We got him back for 5v5, though. He's dapping up seats in the crowd.
I just need him not to pass out on him.
I was about to say, I think the only player I've ever had that.
But this Celtics team, since then, they had a bad tip-off, but they've rebounded really well here for the turn. This is far closer to the team that we thought they were going to be this year. They still have so much talent. Their start was just so brutally bad.
And it's just like when it comes down to it, my biggest worry was, can this backcourt mesh? Not is Leche good, not is 630 good, but can they mesh? And in this turn, that's been one of the biggest differences to me. Top 2 differences with them is defense and their backcourt actually meshing.
We're underway here in the second quarter as DjayTooCold knocks down a quick jumper.
Got a concert going down tonight.
Who is it?
Aventura.
Oh.
I messaged my girlfriend. I asked, "Hey, do you know this group?"
Yeah.
She goes, "Yes."
Yeah.
Emphasis. I'm like, "Oh, okay. Like, who are they? Do I know their songs? I've been around their family during the holidays. I've listened to all types of music." She goes, "No, but they just got back together and they're doing one last tour."
Ah, the comeback.
So my goal is, if somehow we get out of here, try to sneak in, take some photos, make somebody extremely jealous.
Hey, sped him up.
I dance bachata. I got the footwork. JT can dance bachata.
I don't know what it necessarily looks like, but
I can't. I got 2 left feet.
Yeah. They are
Big
massive.
left feet. Yeah.
2 big left feet. It's crazy.
Get out of me, swamp!
Thanks.
It's not open, is it?
Oh, nice
Oh,
shot.
what a shot coming out there from 6:30 as the offense is just rolling here, getting onto the stage for Celtics Crossover Gaming. Timeout. I mean, he is living up to the billing right now. 5 for 6, 2 of 3 from behind the arc. He's got 12 points here in this game. See if 𝐤𝐫𝐥𝐿egion can try to draw something up to try to limit some of the looks, because 6:30 is doing that thing where he's giving you a different look each time. There's catches and shots, there's off the dribble as TB can't get the 3 to go from the corner.
That was a 3v3 TBShiftay shot.
Are these potentially 2 of the worst shooting locks that we have squaring off? Tayzo and TB?
Shiftay's been shooting well this year in 5s. I'll give him a little bit of credit where it's due.
Let's see, he's at 40%.
Better than us at 3s.
I don't know if I have the Celtics updating on my sheet. It might be something similar.
They're still towards the bottom.
48% for Tayzo, so about an 8% differential. As Tayzo's whistle for a reach there, that'll be his 2nd foul.
Those are heartbreakers. Like you're down 7, and Killeyy makes an amazing right wing to left corner 3, and you smoke it. And that's a 5-point swing.
Tayzo under 40% from 3 this year, 39.5.
Damn, my stats are outdated.
See, momentum.
Doesn't matter, because when their defense can do things like that, yeah, you're feeling pretty good about yourself.
You waited a little too long there for that one.
Yeah, I was shocked he didn't just go up, but he waited. He knew how to meet it up.
30-19 now. Things maybe getting a little bit out of hand here for 𝐤𝐫𝐿egion GC. We'll see how they respond here with Antoine. And it's going to be
Great
Tayzo
defense.
knocking that ball away. 6:30 is going to be the one leading the charge. They do go up to him, but smartly so. We'll pull this one back out to Leche, who now has the takeover here for Celtics Crossover Gaming. 3 points, 8 assists. And, well, now it's gone as soon as I brought it up. Celtics Crossover Gaming call timeout.
He was going to look for seconds in the paint. I forget what it was, but you exploited it like crazy. This is a 2K23 thing.
But I mean, also, I played some visual concept staff in a 5v5 Pro-Am game, and when I was mashing, they're like, that's got to be 3 seconds. I'm like,
It's your game.
is it? Because ref ain't calling it. So is it? Well, there was just be a thing, too. I think, like, whenever you played back when they had, like, the arenas and stuff, there were the lights that would flicker on some pump fakes, and that's how you knew, like, okay, I still got a little bit more time to work with. That's the OG way of keeping track of things. I don't think anybody sits there and counts 3 because, yeah, again, like, you realistically, I'd say 5 seconds probably more of an accurate representation. I know that you get 3 clean timed pump fakes. The 4th one will end up getting it over to you, depending how fast you go. As DjayTooCold has to force up the layup. There's going to be a stop there coming from Colt. 6:30 goes back on the other side. He has takeover now. A lot of space here for 6:30 as he misses.
Ooh, that was a wide open, too. Gotta have it.
Only a 2nd miss of the ball game, and Antoine on the other side. Those are the backbreakers right there. When you miss an open shot with takeover, the other team's able to respond right back and get another 3 off of your miss.
6-point swing.
Ooh, Leche almost lost that ball there if it would have kept dribbling in towards Killeyy. It's with Colt as DjayTooCold gets whistled for foul number 3 here. Every single time Colt's gotten the ball, they start to get a little bit more aggressive, trying to go for some of those steals.
It's a bad 3rd foul there. I feel like he didn't get the bad bump animation, which they get a lot on the slip. He didn't have to reach there. He could have saved his 3rd foul.
We're living in Harris's heaven right now.
Nah,
Not only does he have Celtics Crossover Gaming versus 𝐤𝐿egion live here at District E, there's also Dallas Mavericks versus Boston Celtics in the finals on the TV to our right.
Heaven is the wrong word for it.
They're starting to let up a little bit, which I don't think this is a Cavs team that you want to give life. I feel like once they really get going, it could get spooky.
Well, I know the one thing that really stuck out to me with 𝐤𝐿egion GC in the turn was their emphasis on the breaks. Yeah. It seemed like every single time that they were getting a rebound, it was just like nonstop, like committing to whoever's the furthest guy, throwing it no matter what the instance is. So, of course, if they start to string together some stops and they can try to replicate that, that's going to be the best way of coming back into this game. Still maybe waiting for Leche to start to get it going on, too. Just 4 shots taken here so far. As he gets an opening there, leaves TB in the dust. and will green the shot, his second make from behind the arc.
I'm not gonna lie, TB got robbed. He got robbed. Like, 2K at least has to give him something there, a bump, something. He just had him, it looked like he just had him whipping at nothing, but he reached at the perfect time.
Approaching 1 minute left here in the second.
That right there. He's finding these small holes, these 50-50s that they're living with. If he doesn't shoot them, it doesn't put the proper pressure on his defense to actually make them make some shifts.
Killeyy had some space, won't take the shot. 6:30, he's able to recover. Phenomenal matchup here at the shooting guard positions. Antoine will step into the mid-range, greens the shot on the pull-up.
Told you the minutes there. Oh, look at that.
I'm so happy that people figured out how to green that midi. I was so worried at the beginning of fives with how many opens that we just saw continuously miss, but these are the best players in the world. I mean, I expected them to fully adapt. I think it was that first week was a little rough. Second week, you started seeing guys leading the charge. Now, basically everybody can do it.
Yeah, it was just getting used to in-game timing. I feel like in-game timing and scrim timing are two completely different things. Because I was talking about that shot in threes. I was telling Harris, like, that's going to be the most frequent shot in the league.
Antoine with takeover will go up top to Killeyy. Back over to Antoine. Tayzo still in the mix. Under 10 seconds here. Antoine on the inside, gets some space there for the throwdown. He's got 15 points now. It's been a tough run for Killeyy here so far. Just 1 of 2, 3 turnovers as well. Only other person to contribute in that category is Antoine with 1 as Leche steps into a 3. Greens the 10%.
See, right there, there's no way Killeyy doesn't literally hop right in his face. He just, like, kind of shows. Like, make him make that pass.
Antoine to DjayTooCold, the throwdown. Perfect execution coming out here from the Cavs. With 0.5 left, they're not going to take a shot. It will be a 7-point lead here for Celtics Crossover Gaming heading into halftime.
I feel like this will be the biggest second half of Antoine's career.
Wow, biggest second half. Well, 38-31, we're underway here in the second half. The Celtics looking for a sweep.
See if they can get it done. 38-31 as TB faked there on the shot. Will go out to DjayTooCold. Cavs Legion GC scrambling there for a moment before they find Slaughter down low.
Yeah, I'm just not too sure. I don't like what I'm seeing from Celtics Crossover on defense. I'm seeing a little too many rotations way too early. That's putting Colt in it. That worked at first. That's too hot. I can taste the rainbow. But it's just, yeah, I just don't like what I'm seeing from their defense. A lot of it is not trusting Chrizzy, and look, 50-50s. It's open. It's open. It's just if he can knock it down. Which he did in the first half, but he'll have to continue to do that in the second half. That's a statement.
Colt with the jab step. Doesn't even matter that DjayTooCold was still in front of the play there for a moment.
5-point swing there.
The Celtics doing a phenomenal job at taking care of the ball. Just 1 turnover in the game, and it went over to Colt. Cavs Legion GC doesn't force a whole lot of turnovers, but definitely for a team who has been getting out on the break for so much of the turn, definitely impacts things as DjayTooCold looked like they were going to be able to get in front of that and get a contest there, a little hesitation.
See, and that's what happens when you shoot those 50-50s, finding those cracks in that defense. It makes that back end step, which opens up corner cuts. It's a good crowd.
Leche got DjayTooCold up in the air. That puts some players in bad positions, but they're able to recover. He's now one-on-one here with 6:30 up top. They want to go isolation. 6:30 will kick it back out to Leche. Will be slapped away there by TB. He comes out with the steal here for Cleveland. Now a chance to make things real interesting to bring it to within 1 possession.
That's why I feel like when the back end messes up and jumps out the play, you hit the center quick and let him make that read. But they hit the corner and they didn't end up scoring. Killeyy has to shoot.
Ooh, thought about the fade in the midi.
Yikes.
That will be tossed out of bounds, and it's going to be a turnover. Celtics crossover game. He can take it back the other way.
He's just not in rhythm, and with his volume being low, he just doesn't look as comfortable, but he needs to become comfortable with this low volume because Antoine's hooping. So when his number is called, that's great hands-up defense. When his number is called, he just has to hoop.
Killeyy, pull up midi. It is
shot.
green for him, and it's a 1-possession ball game. Feels like it's been a little bit since we've seen that. You have to go all the way back to the end of that first quarter to when it was in 3 points as Leche events. And that one, there's going to be a foul. That'll be TB's first.
MDS in the chat. I won't repeat what he said.
He's having fun. He's having fun out there.
Why don't you repeat it? You didn't say it. You're quoting.
Okay. Hawks telling GC shooting guard MDS.
Say, and I quote.
And I quote, because I promise it's not me. Killeyy garbage. That's open. Behind the back.
Stay patient with it. They find Killeyy up top. Takes the shot. It was wide open. Could have definitely greened it.
I'm telling you, he now, this half, I see it. They're going to make him step up. He has to step up in this half. He doesn't have a choice.
TB trying to cut the angle back off to go over towards the middle here for Leche. Backdoor cut it open there for Tayzo. Kind of caught Slaughter sleeping. I feel like if he just would have pressed any button, might have got a steal there for Cleveland. As Slaughter swings it over to Antoine. Going your traditional pick and roll over here between point guard and center. Slaughter slips. And a couple pump fakes. Gets it out to Killeyy. 3 seconds here to work with. Someone's going to get a shot up. They go over to TB. They left him deep in the mid-range. It's a miss there from TB. As Celtics crossover gaming look to try to add to this lead. Get it back to where it once was. Leche doesn't take the shot.
That's a superb pass by DjayTooCold. TB just can't miss that. They're missing shots right now that they can't afford to miss. Great stop by DJ. He has to hit.
Charge?
He has to hit TB there. He has to trust TB there on that break.
We're going the other way. It was an offensive foul.
What's that blocking?
Is it offensive
foul?
No,
it said Killeyy personal foul.
Killeyy personal foul, yeah.
I'm going the other way.
There goes some theater between Colt and TB to miss the free throw.
As he smokes the free throw. Colt, focus on your free throws. Focus on your free throws.
Lining up for the second, and that one is green there for Colt.
See, he got even louder as he hit the free throw.
He's a 90% free throw shooter on the year, 50% that time round. Antoine gets it up to Killeyy. And that's going to be stolen away there by Tayzo. Defense starting to pick up once more here for Celtics crossover gaming.
Production team wants to know if they should do elicited to get this trash talk. And I'm like, it's a little bit too explicit.
I think we should.
Do you want to do one?
Yeah.
All right,
Leche, nice three.
All right, well, production team, which team do you want one first? How about elicited with Boston?
Celtics.
Let's do elicited with Boston.
Colt mentions the Heat when talking about TB. Not sure what was exactly said. Saucy says, leave my team out of this.
It's getting hot out there. I like it. We need some sauce on the stage.
That's got to be poked away, and it's going to go to the Celtics.
Ooh, that's a big turnover.
That's a turnover.
Able to knock it away. Slaughter went to
Huge.
chase it. Killeyy with 6 turnovers, Slaughter with 1, and Antoine with 1. Starting to pile up here as this game progresses onwards.
This is such a big game. This is such a big game. You'll look and say, oh, he only has 4 shots.
Oh?
The cup, it's there from Leche, and why not? Because it was wide open.
The in-between, that was nasty.
Yeah, he needed help.
You got to have real confidence to take that shot, and even more to make it. That's a great take from Leche.
They give Antoine a lane.
Excuse me. Keep saying it wrong. Leche.
Potato.
Yeah, but I got to get a little closer.
10-point game, TB able to knock that one away. Getting a steal of his own. DjayTooCold finds himself out there on the break, scoops it up with the right hand. Under a minute to go here in the third.
They have 8 turnovers as a team, and Killeyy has 6 of them.
Not great, Bob. Not great.
This one maybe giving us more out here on stage than we might have expected from an energy perspective, as that is going to be the foul to give here in the third.
Oh, I expected it. I was ready for it. It's too much money up, and it's only 8 out of 25 teams make it here. If you come here to be quiet, hey, just Turn in your resignation papers. Stand up.
Jab step. And Slaughter did an excellent job of remaining in position there. Couldn't exactly shake him off with that jab step that he did. As Antoine will go to Slaughter, they reward him back there on the other end.
Good job by Cleveland staying with it this quarter. That could have gotten really scary. Got a double-digit lead, but they've cut it to 6 already.
630 is the one that sets the screen coming up the floor. That forces the switch here with Killeyy. And Leche takes the 3, grins another one.
One of the best shooters in the world, man. He is money when he's wide open.
It was all 630 from an offensive perspective. Leche really wasn't called upon to do much, but he has exploded here in the third quarter for Celtics Crossover Gaming. Last shot should go over here towards Cleveland.
He had to cut.
Goes into the paint. Colt playing on the back end. Kind of leaving him on
by
an island
Tayzo.
right now. Just wanted to go one-on-one, and that's going to be a foul there on Tayzo.
That's great defense. Moving around the screen, bodying him. I like it.
He had to cut to maybe give him...
Slaughter to Killeyy. Back out to DJ. Flicks it up. That one's no good. 52-43 as we head into the fourth and final quarter. The question is, can Celtics Crossover Gaming hold on into this one? Similar instance to what we saw in that game number 1. Game got very close down the stretch.
24-9 this year. A huge year for him coming up as the official starting point guard for Boston.
And he's been phenomenal. I mean, you even saw it there in the replay, too. The confidence to take a shot like that, kind of using Colt as the bodyguard behind the screen. That's as 50-50 as it gets. There could be a jump coming through that screen. Maybe he doesn't get the proper animation, just bounces right off of it. As good patience there. Open 3, another miss coming from Tayzo. He is 0 for 5, I believe, now in the series from behind the arc.
Not good. They need a couple of those. But at the end of the day, the defense has just been so good that it hasn't mattered. I mean, you know, you want the three-point shooting. You always want the efficiency, but the other team can't score. You can miss as much as you want.
Chrizzy doesn't cut off the Antoine angle going back up top, so there's going to be a blocking foul. The 4th foul called there on Chrizzy.
He's actually open off the speed boost going back towards the left wing. He was open. He could have shot that.
Slaughter has it in the corner. Let's jump into a listening with Cavs Legion.
Switch right corner, go tone. 3.
Back. You go back up. Stay there. Stay there.
I'm on Leche.
Yep. Stay here. You're right corner. Don't be desperate.
I got Leche.
It's a slip D.
Lady.
Here.
I'm here. I got one.
Yep.
Here, bro.
Oh my God.
Yep.
Hey, listen. Might be able to jump this Leche pass.
Yeah, I am. Might jump this pass.
Don't score right away. Through it.
So traps.
There, he missed.
Circle.
Yeah.
He has only shot 3s this game.
It's just crabs.
Hold it, Wayne. This is crazy.
I'm falling out.
Circle.
7, 6.
Don't get.
Triangle. 3. Shoot.
Circle.
Hey, look. Here we go. Hold the ball. Let me get my stand back. Circle though. I'll tell you when. Gotta be touches.
I'm doing coming up.
Double cutting.
Nice. Gotta be up. Start covering rotation. Just get there on time. Back away. Ice up.
Stay.
Me.
We can rotate. We can just rotate heavy on him.
Gotta be
Go T.
Left middle.
Up T.
Left middle.
Oh yeah, I'm lifting. Watch it. Killeyy.
Play my right.
Said we're lifting.
You're right. There, up there. He missed.
Hey,
there you go.
They have no answer for Leche right now. Every time that he is just stepping into the half court, he is finding an opening. He is greening every single shot. He now has 24 points in the game. A man that looked like he was going to have a struggle bus offensive game at the start because of how much shot 630 was getting. Such a low-scoring first quarter. The rest of the way has been the Leche train. As there is a 3 to respond there from Killeyy. That'll pull things to within 10.
they're not stepping. It doesn't matter. Like, Leche is seeing what side the back end is on, and he's attacking it. This is what I was talking about earlier when I was talking about Phantom dragging the screen. Leche is finding what side of the screen is their weakness, and he's getting up an open shot.
Well, depending on how this goes, this might be one of the more craziest listenings that we've had of the day. Let's jump into it with Celtics crossover gaming.
I think that shit was wrong. Keep fucking talking. Free dunk, though. Keep talking. 3 minutes ago.
What a car right now.
Shoot it. Back. Come here. X. Touch. Do one up. We got board. Fellas, please. Shoot the ball. Good.
You think that was him?
Yeah, that shit was wide open. It was?
What?
Good. I missed open too.
I ain't gonna lie.
He faked. What? Oh shit. Come on, baby. Good. Come on.
We got 11 seconds.
Hey, listen. If they get
Oh,
off,
you good.
hold on real quick. If they get offensive boards, don't worry. We're making a way stop. Just keep fucking
No
getting stops.
no troll. The off ball. I'm gonna call it.
The cutoff motion?
Yeah. Hold on. Nah, it's not gonna be that one. It's gonna be the regular one. You know what I'm talking about? Wrap, screen the man off the rack.
I got you, baby. Come on.
Colt, you heard me?
Yeah,
All right. So. Yeah.
until I get the inbox.
Yep. Nah, I'm gonna tell him when to cut. I got you. Oh, it is. I'm gonna tell you. But wait like half a second, Colt, because he's like fake trying to play my you know what I'm saying? Wrap it and automatically Colt come set the screen on Taz, man.
All right, let's get it. Got you, baby.
Good, you good. It's gonna be you, Say. You could go whenever. Yeah. You go when you use the corner. Come on. Shit, come on.
Come on, Sam. Come on.
We got one foul. We got one foul. We got one foul.
Or-
No. We got one for the whole quarter. Follow.
Good stuff.
We're good. Hold the ball for 4 seconds. Baby. There we go.
Yeah, you got
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Right,
2 minutes.
Drop again. I'm going right through. Go on. Good.
Next.
Shot.
Good shot, Sam.
The pass advances.
You got your one now. You got your one.
Discipline to end this shit, baby. Discipline. Everybody keep talking, bro. A lot of niggas talking for this last minute. Fake warriors.
Good.
Fake warriors. I'm here. That's all. Throw it. Circle.
That's green. Hey, that's green.
You hear the leadership coming in from 6:30, telling everybody to stay focused. But how about Colt? The screens, the rebounds, all the passes tonight. He has been excellent so far, but the Cavs, they won.
I mean, I think one of the biggest plays that we saw there was actually coming out of the timeout where Leche set the tone, right? I don't think that's something that we really saw from him, going into last year, was like being the vocal leader when it came down to those timeouts. But you just saw it right there. The play they ran was perfect. It was able to give them even more separation. But now he's got to hold on to this. I mean, the Celtics, even like from a historical perspective, doesn't matter the mode. It always gets into situations like this where games will get way too close for comfort.
It's just at what point do you step? At what point do you make his corners actually shoot the ball?
Oh, great cut from Tayzo. I mean, Tayzo has yet to make a three. He's 0 for 5 in the past 2 games. I'm shifting off of Tayzo by any means necessary.
Like, I don't understand the lack of defensive knowledge that all he's doing is dragging the screen and shooting open off of it. He's shooting good in-betweens, but it's in-betweens when it's a 2-on-1.
One of the highlights that we had when I was talking about this series, I was saying that if this is just one where Celtics crossover gaming can come out and, you get the same performance of Leche and 6:30 as we've seen as of late, they should be able to cruise in this series. I said that if things really got scrappy where nobody could shoot, I would still give the edge to Cavs, League, and GC. The thing is, we haven't had to worry about that. The Celtics have just been coming out. They've been on fire from that game number 1 onwards.
Colt asked me last night while we were waiting on food, to watch Bad Boys. He was like, JT, keep it real. I need predictions. Who you got? And I told him, if y'all play the same defense y'all have been playing in the turn, I got y'all winning.
Players always put us in awkward positions like that, because what do you expect us to say? You just want us to outright just say to the other team and they're just going to be weird?
No. I promise you I will. I don't care.
Oh, Tayzo.
I'm not
shot three.
There you go. He got one on stage. He's got one.
I'm not about to lie to you. You ask me, I'm going to keep it a buck.
Well, we will not see the Eastern Conference again until Friday. Tomorrow will be the Western Conference semifinals. Friday will be both conference finals. And then obviously Saturday will be the turn finals. But Celtics Crossover Gaming will end up taking this series, and we will see them against Heat Check Gaming on Friday as Boston's incredible late season run towards the playoff continues with another step. My question to you, JT.
That DjayTooCold has done over the stretch of 2 games, combined 30 points from DjayTooCold in that game 1, game 2. Obviously, it results in a loss. But if there's one thing, that we ended up seeing from Boston here in this matchup, is there might be some weakness. And we saw that in that game 2 with Heat Check Gaming against Magic Gaming. They were able to exploit that with Dietrich over and over and over again. I'm wondering if there's anything that they just saw in this series to where you can kind of give the nod to Dietrich. If maybe Kai and Tay aren't playing well, could we be in for another big performance coming through in that 3 through 5? They might need it.
Well, Celtics Crossover Gaming, they take the 2-0 sweep, 72-57, a big game 2. As Leche led the way with 24 points, 13 assists, 8 of 12 from 3. Great game from 630 as well, 21 points for him. Colt with 13 and double-digit rebounds. A great game by the book for this Celtics Crossover Gaming team, JT.